Alright, how's it going, everybody? We're finally doing another playthrough of a game on this channel. I know it's been 300 years, but I'm joined by the lovely Cody today, if you want to say hello.
Hi, I just woke up. He forced this on me.
I did, and for an important reason. It's to educate himself on Scooby-Doo.
Or a SpongeBob guy.
Yeah, well, perhaps that'll change throughout this playthrough. Maybe not. But this game is one of my favorite childhood games of all time. And I'm just gonna note we're gonna talk over the theme song because we don't want to get super copyright striked, but hopefully nothing bad will happen.
I
But
think the other one is better, but that's probably my own bias because I only played Unmasked.
yeah, Unmasked was a very fun game, but this is to me the best Scooby-Doo platformer ever. I also like that they redid the theme song in PS2, like GameCube, Xbox graphics. That was really cool.
Wow. There's like that classic feeling to it, but it looks so aged.
Yeah, you just gotta get the nostalgia factor going. I mean, I think that's the main reason I still like this game. It's because I liked it so much as a kid. And at the
That's
time,
it about any game though.
yeah, that's true. And at the time, I just remember how awesome these graphics used to look on my little box TV. It's just so impressive. But before we start, I wanted to show all this stuff off because I've never seen any playthroughs do it. But when you're switching your settings, it actually goes through the van's like radio and speakers and stuff. That's how you change your volume. I just thought that was a neat little feature they included.
Ah, so they took that from Luigi's Mansion.
Possibly, although I think this game was from 2002, maybe. I'm not sure, but they also do include the date right there below 10/30/22, which is when I recorded this. And then Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase preview, and then a Hot Wheels preview there.
I forgot PS2 games used to have like demos.
Right? Ancient times.
Nowadays you can just download demos for free.
You smell that salty sea air, Scoob? You know what that means, buddy. Yeah. Seafood! Fried clams!
Can you do a
Rudifish,
can you do a Shaggy voice?
crab,
Like, hi, Scoob.
shrimp,
Bruh, what the hell was that?
That was my perfect Shaggy voice.
The real reason we're here.
Your perfect Shaggy voice sounds like a bad surfer
No,
accent.
silly. We're here to solve a
What do you
mystery.
mean? It's amazing.
My friend Holly
Sure,
says there's
yeah.
strange goings on up here in
Amusing.
her family home, Mystic Manor.
It's kind of a big old house they got there.
And she could really use our help.
Could be bigger.
There she is now.
I want to see you build a house that big. And then give it to me.
I will.
Holly?
Really?
In
Hey,
Minecraft.
Oh,
Daphne.
of course.
I'm so glad you could make it. And you must be Freddy, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo. Wow.
She forgot to
Nah,
say
I won't.
Connor and Cody.
That takes a lot of time in Minecraft too.
Mayhaps you're just lazy.
My mystery would be right up your alley.
Well, I did just wake up.
True.
And what mystery is that? It's my uncle, the famous inventor, Professor Alexander Graham. He was just about to unveil some new top-secret invention when he disappeared without a trace. No one saw him leave Mystic Manor, and no one will help me search the premises.
Don't tell me. Because it's haunted, right?
Yeah, Shaggy. How'd you know?
Because it's always haunted.
Jeepers. Don't worry,
I forgot they had a
Holly. We'll help
laugh
you look
track.
around. You
Yeah,
said
I think they wanted to kind of keep it with the style of the original TV show
Yeah.
because that had the added laugh track as well.
You've seen this show before. You guys can go poke
I don't know how I
around
feel
scaring up
about
some
laugh
spooksters,
tracks, to be
but
honest.
we're staying right here
Yeah,
in the
they're
mystery
kind of a
mystery.
hit and miss. Sometimes they add to the comedic effect, other times it's just kind of annoying.
Mystery is the way to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you scaredy cat.
I know nowadays
Stay here
that
if you want.
when people make jokes, it's usually empty silence or something like that.
Right.
You know, Scoob, I could really go for a ruby snack. You read my mind, pal. Yeah, or maybe my stomach.
And of course, one of the collectibles in this game is floating Scooby snacks, which nobody questions why they're floating, or why there's so many.
Something smells fishy here. Not fishy, pal. Scooby snacky. Raggy. Wait. Gee, Scoob, it's not like they got your name all over them. Yeah, well, actually, they do.
You know what? Now that you brought that up,
Right on the
who,
road.
what came first, the Scoob snack or the Scooby Doo?
I don't know.
Did Shaggy literally just name his dog after the snack?
That could be. I mean,
What even is a Scooby snack? Is that like a dog treat or is it a legit snack?
I think-
Because Shaggy eats them a lot.
I believe they're biscuits. I'm not sure like what the flavoring is supposed to be like, but when I imagine a Scooby
Does anyone
snack,
else ever eat them?
Shaggy does.
Well, aside from the other glutton.
Maybe some of the dog Scooby-Doos related to eat them. I think Scooby-Dum, Scooby's cousin, I don't know why they call him Scooby-Dum, but his cousin Scooby-Dum, I believe he ate some of them.
That's a mean thing to say
I
to
know.
your cousin.
And this guy here, he's voiced by Don Knotts, who is a famous comedian back in the I want to say like 60s and 70s, maybe even 80s.
This guy's standing right here.
Yep. He has some voiced lines. Well, some of his dialogue's voiced. Other times it's just like this, the text.
Just text.
Yep. And one of these other main collectibles up there are monster tokens, which allow you to see a brief little bio of the monsters from Scooby-Doo. So we got the first one, which is the Gargoyle, which is from the Scooby-Doo movies.
The cartoon movies?
Yep. And the reason I paused right there is because those little balcony things, they just fix themselves after you jump on them. By magic, I suppose.
Whee!
Oh yeah, I just noticed that.
And for some reason, the professor that owns this mansion has a ton of random floating tire swings all over the place. So maybe he has a thing
Hey,
for
man.
tires.
It's his house. He gets to have fun how he wants.
I guess. I mean, personally, I would probably just maybe put a little zip lines all over the place. But if he wants to go with tires, I guess that works. And I failed to get that snack.
Scooby!
So it's kind of difficult to control, but at the same time, I'm just so out of practice with this game.
Isn't that your excuse in most games?
Yes, but with this game, it's actually the real reason. There we go. And this is going to be post-commentated, by the way. There was no way that we were going to attempt live commentary with our distance between each other, because Cody's in Canada, I'm in the United States, and that probably wouldn't work very well.
Besides, Connor does badly when it comes to focusing on one thing.
It's true. Probably be stuck in this area for over a half hour if it was live. Some of these snacks are kind of hard to hit, but
Ruby,
I managed to do it. And all snacks are collected in this area.
You heard of mad scientists, right? Well, I'm what you call a mad ground.
See, that's one of his lines.
sorry.
Mad groundskeeper. What do you think about that?
Why was he mad? Just for cleaning up all the Scooby snacks? Damn.
I have.
Clean up your own damn yard then.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't ever do really anything around here. Like, he's super lazy.
A warp thing.
And you see that
Bruh.
creepy guy in the window up there.
Then why did he get mad about you doing his job then?
I think he's just... I don't know. I think
Oh,
he wants
maybe
that.
he's just there to collect the pay, and then as soon as someone notices you're doing a better job, he'll get fired.
Yeah, he's just one of those guys that works, in quotation, but as soon as he gets caught, he's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, man, you're gonna ruin his livelihood.
Can't help that. It's just what happens. And this is the first room. It's complete with paintings that move by themselves. And the floor is missing, so clearly the professor does not take good care of this place.
Is anyone out there? I need some help in here.
And the painting has eyes.
Rummy.
They keep flashing.
Is anyone there?
Is that your jump sound effect?
Yes.
Whoa.
Rummy.
So glad you found me.
Found me. Ugh, it was just
Bruh.
awful. As soon as we got inside the mansion, the mastermind appeared. He told us that
She
he
kind of
was
sounds like
behind my uncle's
the voice of
disappearance.
Daphne in this game.
Here, take this map. It'll help you get
I
around.
mean,
the
it happened back in the day. You know, older games, they used to do like double rolls or triple rolls.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because she sounds so much like her.
He told us that he is behind my uncle's disappearance. Then he pulled on a lever, these trap doors opened up, and we were all whisked away. I've been stuck behind
What does
this
classic
locked door
Scooby-Doo
ever
take place in
since.
again? Like the
1960s, yeah,
60s?
60s, 70s, yeah.
okay, and then the newer What's New one takes place what 90s?
2000s, I think, early 2000s.
You know, I really like the one that came out in like 2011, I think.
The Mystery Incorporated.
Yeah,
That one was pretty good, yeah.
it had more darker themes to it too, so
Yep.
it's interesting.
Huh? Well, so am I.
Do you see about the new Scooby-Doo?
Buried around
The
here somewhere,
movie,
But you'll need a shovel.
There's a movie?
Here.
the Scoop movie,
Get to work.
the CGI one.
Oh, that one. Oh, where the villain's main name is Dick?
I think so.
What do you want from me? I'm a groundskeeper. Do I look like I got all
There's a lot of memes that I watch with that.
See, people watch them for the memes now, but the real OG people watch them because it's Scoop.
You do know it's thanks to memes that stuff get rediscovered anyways, right?
Perhaps, yes. I'm just noticing the professor. It looks like he has a bunch of air conditioning, like little things all over his house.
Well, never mind.
That just means he's not exactly that smart.
Right, he can't make some like all going over mansion AC.
Well, I mean, it's easy. You just need like one of those big units that you get for a warehouse,
Perhaps.
and you get proper ducts in place, and then there you go. You can use the whole mansion. But no, he needs to spend way more money and just have a crap ton around his house and spend a lot more electricity bills.
Well, maybe he's rich. I mean, considering the size of his house, that's got to be a lot of money, paying all that electricity bill.
Oh yeah, the scientist in the middle of nowhere with a falling apart house is pretty rich.
Well, I like he doesn't take good care of any of this. Like, I'm assuming this whole boating area is his, but look at all these cracks in the floors. Clearly never has repairs done.
Well, I guess, yeah. Scientists do have. Well, I guess any smart type forgets to do certain things.
Well, he's clearly not hiring good help either, because the groundskeeper gave me his shovel, and he still just stands around. I don't know what he does.
Rummy.
He has a groundskeeper. Does he have any maids or anything?
No, just
Butlers.
that one random groundskeeper that can't even clean the house.
Bruh.
Like, I think next part we'll end up in Mystic Manor, and you'll see
Who the
there's
hell was
cobwebs.
that guy? What the hell?
Oh, that was the caveman.
What the hell? What's he doing there?
He's just chilling, you know. He wanted to see the
Just has-
boats.
just has a random guy on his property.
I mean, I probably would. If there was some random group of kids I wanted to scare them away, then yeah, I just put them all over the place.
Just hire some random homeless guy on the street. Hey, I need you to scare off these kids for me.
Yeah, and here we got Shaggy, who was being carried by a giant bird.
Hey, Scoob, am I happy to see you?
Is that a pelican?
I think so, yes.
Like, what's going on?
Wrist blocked.
It's blocked. Why, it sure is. Come on, pal. Let me give you a hand. Or a leg. Throw me up onto that life preserver.
I was waiting for the laugh track on that one.
I think I don't think there's any laugh track during, like, dialogue like that. But if you do something
Just
goofy...
cutscenes?
Yeah. Well, no, not just cutscenes. Like, if you do something goofy, the game will actually laugh at you.
You would know, right?
Indeed. Like I said, this game, I hardcore played this, like, 24/7 as a kid. And even in recent years.
So it's ingrained in your memory.
It is, as it should be.
Woohoo!
And Shaggy...
So does it happen when you fall in the hallway then? Just a random laugh track plays?
No, not when you injure yourself.
Catch up with you later.
But just, like, if you run into a wall, it'll sometimes play. Or if you run into a person, it'll sometimes play.
You are pretty clumsy, so I'm guessing you experience that a lot.
Wow. And there's another caveman. I can't believe you said that, though, Cody. Me clumsy? Never.
I was talking about your real life, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, wow.
No, that whole thing about laugh tracks, I was talking about your real life.
Wow, thanks, Cody. But the groundskeeper's all the way over here for some reason. And this, I guess that's still part of the professor's property? I don't know.
Ghosts don't help me at all. Find me some zombies. They make good.
I don't know if zombies make good mulch. But you never know.
I'm forgetting what mulch is again.
Isn't that like the red stuff that you put on dirt? Like the little wood chippy things?
Oh, it's like, yeah, you put mulch in like soil.
Yeah.
It helps in moisture.
Mm-hmm. And what's up with all this
mean-
tar?
I mean, I guess zombies would kind of help with that. They are just walking corpses.
Well, how would they help? Would you just cut off the body parts and use them?
Yeah, he said I was gonna mulch them.
That's a little gross. I'd love to see that happen, though.
Yeah, but it would work because, I mean, we use fish guts for fertilizer and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you can use other dead people for using soil.
That's true. And right here, we are going to get something that the professor invented, which is springs. He apparently invented those. Now we can double
Oh
jump.
yeah, totally. Pens were useless before the professor.
Yeah.
They didn't have those little springs in them.
Nope. But now we can double jump. Not really sure how it helps.
I'm starting to think this whole haunted house thing is just the professor being super lazy and trying to get money another way.
So you think he's behind it, everything?
Probably. I mean, it fits. Because, I mean, if you think about it, he invented springs when they already invented.
Well, he supposedly invented the shovel as well, so you could be onto something.
He's a very bad inventor.
You have no idea.
When you call him out on it, he'll just be like, no, I had this idea before whoever that was back thousands of years ago.
Well, in the next part, there's two inventions we get. You're probably gonna be like, well, it's gonna support your evidence of his laziness. I'll just say that much.
No, did he invent that rope right there?
Probably. He probably put him there. I mean, I don't know why he's trying to kill us, but he could.
You know,
do
his
that.
idea of invention is probably just him putting stuff around. I invented it.
Well, you could say that, but at the same time, these springs, they allow us to double jump. That's kind of useful. So they might be dumb, but they're useful. same with the shovel. Like, that's helpful because there's random keys buried everywhere, which maybe he buried because he didn't want people getting in his house, which I suppose you could sue Scooby-Doo and the gang for invasion of property, trespassing, but I don't know.
Probably. Well, I mean, wouldn't everyone do that at that point then?
Yeah, that's true. Like, isn't technically every mystery they're trespassing on someone's property?
Actually, yeah.
They've never been sued before. They need to make an episode of Scooby-Doo where they get sued for trespassing. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
And now we're getting a ride on the bird. Who's very jacked because he's not fidgeting at all. Got the bird gains. Whatever's in this cannery, he's eating all of it.
Oh, that bird is clearly on steroids. I mean, look at the size of that thing.
Right? I don't know. Are pelicans actually that big?
They're not bigger than a person. They're big, but they're not bigger than a person. I don't think.
Like my pappy always told me. You plant crabgrass, you get
Then again, I don't really know the size of the Scooby-Doo universe people.
I think Scooby's as tall as Shaggy or Fred.
How tall are they?
I'm assuming Shaggy's in the 6 foot area. Fred's probably 5'10", 5'11".
Turns out Shaggy's like 4'11".
Right. But now that we got the springs, we can get this key that's randomly floating. I don't know how the professor did it, but he did it somehow. And with that, I think this is where we end the episode off. So until next time, goodbye.
Yeah, bye.